Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing how I apply my false lashes, or lash strips at least, just because I do tend to play and experiment with a lot of other lash enhancement types as far as eyelash extensions go, or lash lifts, but today I'm going to be showing you how I do my everyday lash strip application, and hopefully this will help a lot of you struggling with how to apply them, and hopefully I can answer any questions you may have. So let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. Sorry about the background noise, they are doing construction in the area, so hopefully it's not too bad. So what we're going to go ahead and need is, of course, a pair of lashes. I use the Ardell Wispies. These are my favorite everyday lashes, just going to work, school, hanging out with friends, nothing important. Mimi. Okay, well, come here, come say hi. This is Mimi. Say hi, Mimi. Okay, goodbye. Alrighty, so yes, your favorite pair of lashes. Also, you're gonna want to need your favorite mascara. I use two separate types of mascara. I'll get into why I do that as well. Also some scissors, a mirror, of course, to see yourself, and most importantly, a pair of tweezers. I love using tweezers just because it gives the most accuracy, especially when you're trying to line perfectly between your lid and your lash. Some people work way better with just their fingers, entirely up to you, but I definitely suggest giving tweezers a try, just trying to get the feel of how to put them on if you are a beginner. So we're gonna go ahead and get a little closer in here. Like I said, I like to use the Ardell Wispies. These are my favorite. Some people like to use tweezers to remove them off of the packaging, but I suggest using either your thumb to get like the most level grip on the entire lash, just because we don't want to pull any specific lash too hard, or else you'll mess up the pattern and the way that the lashes will sit once they are on your face. So if you have the pack like this, I like to just kind of gently with my thumb kind of pull it off evenly. See how it didn't really mess up anything much at all. Some people like to use tweezers from the end towards the center. I personally don't have much luck doing that. I try it all the time and I never fail to ruin a pair of lashes. So once you have the lash, you're going to want to size it to your actual lid. Some people don't, entirely up to you. Like I said, it's really trial and error with a lot of these things. So once you have the lash, you can kind of place it on your lid here to kind of just see, okay, so my lash is a little bit, sorry, my lid is a little bit smaller. I always go for the rule, it's better to have less lash and a larger lid than more lash, just because when it's sitting on your lid the entire day for however long you're going to be wearing them, it will start to bug you and start to poke at the edges of your eyes and Mimi. So that's just what I like to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut. I pretty much know where I'm cutting with these because I use these lashes all the time. Once you get a feel for it, you can kind of see in the actual lash how many like knots that they have that you have to cut off. If you're using like mink lashes, you can just kind of count the pattern. So I like to cut around 3 or 4 knots out. I guess we'll call them knots for now. And then I kind of just put my cut one. I kind of just put my cut one back there. I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. And then I'm going to cut this as well. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you want to cut it from the furthest edge away, so the outer corners of your eyes. If you cut towards the inside, that natural shorter lash will be cut off, and it's just going to be a little off, since you do want those shorter lashes on the inside, and we don't really care if it's flaring out at the edges. That's why we want to cut away from the center of the eye. And of course, I forgot the most important item that you will need is your lash glue. I like to use the Duo darker color. This is the dark tone instead of a clear or white, just because I feel like it blends in with my eyeliner. If you don't really use eyeliner, you can try any other type of lash glue. Like I said, it's all trial and error with all of these little tips and tricks, but I just want to give you all of these options so you can kind of play around and see what best works for you. With the lash glue, what you're going to want to do, if you flip the lash over, so towards the side that will be going flush against your lashes, you're gonna want to glue, oh my goodness, sorry, you're gonna want to glue inwards here as opposed to outwards, just so we get the glue where they should be instead of going on top or on the outside. That's just the way I do it, like I said, and this lash glue is very old. Since we're closer to my lashes now, I like to coat my lashes, my natural lashes first, using the Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. This one is in the blackest black, and I like to, like I said, while my lash is drying that I put the glue on, I just like to go in and coat my lashes lightly, just so there's kind of a nice space for the lash strip to kind of sit. And then I also do my lower lashes as well while we're here. Alrighty. As far as lash glue drying goes, sometimes it takes a little longer depending on the lash glue that you use. I like to wait about 30 seconds and then have it on my tweezer ready to go. You'll see it start to dry. You can kind of tell the difference, and it'll start to thin out a little bit. So applying the actual lash, you want to start at the center of your lid, and then once you line, sorry guys, once you line it up here, then you can kind of go in and add and align the edges. So I start with the outer first, and then I'll go in towards the center and line that up as well. So you don't want to get the glue all the way on your lashes, just because once you rip it off at the end of the day, you might end up ripping some of your lashes off. So we want to get it more towards the lid, but right in that sweet spot there to where it looks like it actually aligns with your lash. Alrighty, so that is the first lash. I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up and do the second. This lash glue is so old. It like comes out of the side at this point because it's so dry. Then we're gonna wait 30 seconds.
A few moments later.
Like I said, we're gonna do the center first. Align the center where you want. And then I like to go towards the outer part of the lash. And then the center. And so that's it for the actual lash application. Once they're on, I like to do something weird, and I really like to get them as close to my lashes as possible. So sometimes I'll go in, not saying that this is right or wrong, but I like to go in and kind of squeeze it and make sure that my lashes are actually connected as close as possible. Once that is all set, I like to go in with my other mascara. This one is Fat Lash by AOA Studio. It's like only $1. It's the best thing ever from Shop Miss A. It's my favorite little dollar beauty supply store, online supply store that I love. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of blend it in just very lightly. This gives a very natural light coat. Sometimes I'll go in and do my bottom lashes again as well, just so it's all blended and beautiful. And now for the final step that I personally enjoy the most is going back in with the eyeliner of your choosing and relining, just to kind of make sure that that all is very fluid and it all is just one line. Sometimes you can see here, which is actually the perfect example, that if you end up putting a little bit too much glue or you end up moving it, it may drag your eyeliner if that is the case for you, and you just kind of touch up everywhere. But that doesn't mean put on your eyeliner after you do your lashes. Some people do, which is totally okay, but I like having that lash line, or sorry, that eyeliner line there already, just because that is what works for me. Alrighty guys, so this is the finished look. If you have any questions at all whatsoever, please make sure to leave them in the comments below. I'd love to help out and answer any questions that you may have. I'm not a professional, so not everything is right or wrong from what I offered in this video, but hopefully it helps a lot of you out there struggling to put on your lashes. That was definitely an issue for me for quite some time. That is all. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe for more videos every week. I'm going to be trying to post every week from now on, but love you so much. Bye.